Good morning. Mwaramutse neza. Scholars being commissioned, parents, friends, and staff of Bridge to Rwanda, scholars currently in the academy, friends of us all, welcome to Isomo Academy. I wanted to share a quick and humble reflection on three words that have guided us in the last 2 years: curiosity, kindness, and engagement. I think since the summer of 2021, when we welcomed you, our first class of Isomo, the task was huge. We had the scholars program that was being discontinued, and also 120 wide-eyed, very bright students from all over the country. The lives we lead are very complex, and they require us to give ourselves in work, study, relationship, but also save, rest, travel, find an interesting date once in a while, find time to talk to your creator. And the world we live in is only getting more complex. So what is it that, as a group of 20-somethings that was building Isomo at the time, what could we claim to give you? And those three words came to us as the only gift we can give you in the 2 years that you have been with us: curiosity, kindness, and engagement. Curiosity design an openness about the world, an openness to accept what we can't change and change those things that we can, and always pray for the wisdom to know the difference, but also curiosity about each other, to not get lost in ourselves, in our lives that can seem too busy or too important, but to be curious about the person sitting next to you, about the person that you go in the same bus, to be more curious about the person who serves you lunch. And over the last 2 years, we have seen you learn and teach us how to embrace that curiosity. The friendships you have formed, they're going to be lifelong, and it has been such a tremendous blessing to see you engage in that curiosity, not just with the subject matters of worldviews and philosophy and literature and IXLs and research writing, but also in knowing the person, the humans next to you, that were given to you as a gift to use and to serve and to enrich. And kindness, especially to the ones who need it the most and the ones who don't seem to deserve it, is a gift that you have also given us. A kindness when we were trying to figure out things. A patience when that email was not responded. And that kindness, as you go forth in the world, is not easy to embrace. We swim in a life that, as I have mentioned, can seem so busy. And it is easy to get lost in ourselves. And that curiosity comes an attitude of kindness, of looking at the person, whoever they are, white, black, rich, poor, male, female, confused, whoever they are, and opening the doors with such a welcoming and a radical welcoming spirit, so that we can create a world together we are proud to live in. And that is the last word of engagement. What does it mean to engage? The world we live in is getting, as I've mentioned, under our eyes, very complex in its technological, socioeconomic, and geopolitical dimensions. And you have such a gift of the talent you've been given, and the communities that you have been given, and the village that has been given to you. And engagement is living in the world as if our actions matter, as if our responsibilities matter. To engage in it fully, humbly, curiously, but not to act like things do not look at us. In Kinyarwanda we say, Ntibindeba. The world we live in is looking at you. In any interest you have: agriculture, medicine, research, engineering, social sciences, economics, politics, academia. The world that we live in is looking at you. and needs your engagement, because the world we end up living in is the one we create together. Those three words, curiosity, kindness, and engagement, is, I think, what have been the three great lessons of the last 2 years being with you. For our dear guests, the class that is being commissioned is a group of 109 scholars coming from 26 different districts and more than 60 schools, high schools in Rwanda. The class that is being commissioned was 55 male and 45% female, although in the last 2 years the order has definitely changed. It is a class that was a transitional class. Around 80 of the students were in senior 5 when we recruited them, and around 35 were at the time in finishing senior 4. Of the students that we are commissioning today, many of them are joining universities this fall, others joining universities in the following year, and they are our pioneering class in the new model of trying and working with as many brilliant Rwandan and African students to get the opportunities that so many have not been able to access in the past. I want to close with a hope, but also a prayer for everybody here, but especially for our commissioning scholars. The next 10 years of your lives are going to be a whirlwind. Oh, you have no idea. And I hope and I pray that in the midst of anything that can shake you, may you have two kinds of faith. A faith that there is a story that you are living that is yours, and a faith that you have a community that can always lean on. Isomo is yours. Anytime, any day. It's your home. And whenever you come, back, anytime, any day, you'll find a plate full of food. And a small bunk bed to sleep on. And whenever you come back with changed accents, newly discovered styles and fashion, you will always be ours. Isomo will always be yours. And I hope that not many years from now, one of you will be standing, delivering opening remarks. Thank you.